distance they're at, and it's like really the skill set then is how confident they are even though their aim isn't as good as other people, and how well they're positioning themselves to get kills, right? So a lot of you out there who are in like the lower mid tier of aiming, you got to maintain confidence, because the only way to actually compensate for your poor aim is to which is ironic, is to play a little bit more confident, because confidence is going to give you into scenarios where you should be, right? If you're not playing confidently, you're not going to find opportunities where you are in your field of control, right? So if there is a guy right here, even though your aim's not that nuts, you know you're decent enough to just say this is the corner to pop around and spray him in the knees if you need to, but at least your crosshair was on him and you shot fast enough to get the kill. A lot of people think they need to destroy people to get the frag. Just because you see pros come around the corner and immediately shit on someone like that, it doesn't mean you're playing against people at that level, and it doesn't mean they're gonna hit that shot on you if your movement stays fresh and you just simply spray them down. So a lot of you guys who are struggling with aim confidence, just try to focus on your positioning and crosshair placement and timing and confidence, because then it's like, okay, even if I know my spray's ass, I'm gonna aim at his dick, and I'm gonna come around the corner and I know he's right here and I'm struggling and he's dead, right? Because if your pre-aim is on point, chances are if this guy's waiting for you to come around the corner and he doesn't know when you're coming around the corner, his reaction might be a little delayed and his aim might not be perfect, and then you get the frag and you're like, whoa, I'm playing more confident, I'm using my head more, and I'm not worried about my aim, and I'm actually averaging 2 more kills a half, 4 more kills a game, 10 more ADR around, whatever, right? You flick watching target or relax eyes in the center of the screen. So that's why my eyes need to stay relaxed. I think everyone has a different relationship to their crosshair, which is why I like to use a larger crosshair. For some reason, because I played 1.6, the crosshair gaps were always like this in 1.6. When you're running around, the crosshair gap was like this big, maybe even this big. So what I got used to doing is letting my eyes wander, I'll put console up, letting my eyes wander like in this range, and sometimes even bigger, to my full range of control. Keeping my crosshair, while my eyes are over here, I try to keep my crosshair on whatever I'm kind of looking at. So if I'm gonna look at that CT as I come around this T, I'll kind of have my crosshair on it, but my eye might be floating over here a little if that's an area where his teammate could peek from as well. So I'm like, all right, I think he's here, but he could be over here. My eyes are kind of like in between both. My crosshair is where I think the first danger is. And the gap in my crosshair is comfortable to me because I like placing the center of my screen on the object, and it doesn't really matter. The gap helps me let my eyes wander more. When my gap is like this, for some